Hello, children. Hope all are happy. Yes? Yeah, some have finished exams, some exams are on, but doesn't matter. Exams on, not on, we can always be happy in the Lord. Okay? So today I want to speak to you about the golden rule. There's a golden rule in the Bible, and it's in all of your Bibles. All our online children too? Yeah? The golden rule is in Matthew chapter 7, verse 12. So we'll open to that. Matthew chapter 7, verse 12. In everything, therefore, treat people the same way you want them to treat you, for this is the law and the prophet. So what is the golden rule here? Treat people the way you want them to treat you. So what it actually means. So I got a small illustration. Salt. Okay? Salt. Jesus says in Mark chapter 9. We'll open to Mark chapter 9. He's talking to his disciples. They're going somewhere. And on the way, the disciples were arguing. Verse 34. Chapter 9, Mark chapter 9, verse 34. The disciples were arguing and they discussed with one another which of them was the greatest. So at that time, they were all thinking, I am better than you. I live a better life, or I get good marks, I'm better than you, something like that. So as children also we can do all these sorts of things. I'm better than that girl or that boy or whatever it is. Always we are showing that we are better, or we are putting somebody down. So we don't know when the disciples were discussing what they were discussing. Who is the greatest? And maybe somewhere we were saying, I'm the greatest and you are a failure. There's so much wrong in your life. You're a failure. So they may be putting somebody else down also. And at that time, Jesus told them in verse 50, you see, in verse 50, the latter part, have salt in yourself and be at peace with one another. What it says, have salt in yourself and be at peace with everybody. So how can you be at peace with everybody? There's so many things in our life. What does salt do? What is salt? Add flavor, yes. Preservative. And it's very common. Everybody has salt, no? Everybody, it's a very common thing. It's a preservative. It preserves things, pickles and pickles and other fish and whatever it is. It will preserve it and keep it for a longer period. Another thing, if mommy gives you French fries, just put them in oil and give you some French fries. You all like French fries? And you bite into it, you see, no taste. There's no taste. Oh, I forgot to put salt. Then she'll bring some salt and she'll sprinkle salt. And then those fries are so yummy. If food is given to you without any salt, you will complain immediately. What is this food? It has no taste. So salt enhances taste. It gives taste, flavor. Okay? This is what salt does. So what Jesus says, how can we be like salt? How can we live out this life like salt? So there are 4 things. Can you put up salt? S-A-L-T, salt. So I want to tell you what is salt. Okay? The first thing Jesus says, salt, is to serve. In the same chapter, Jesus says in verse 35, be a servant. We are called to serve. Now as children, you will say, how I can serve? How I can do this? Okay, God has given you so many gifts, so many talents, so many abilities. Okay? You can use this to serve others, not for yourself, but to serve others, to bless others. So at home, you can serve. What are we always? Mom should serve me. Mom, where is my this? Mom, where is this, that? Everything has to be given to you, no? But where you can come now, Mom, I am free today. Can I help you somewhere? Can I wash the vessels or fold the clothes? Something little. So you can serve. You can serve in school. If you have finished your homework, you can help a weaker child. With your ability, with your gifts, you can help a weaker child. So that is how you can serve. The second one is appreciate. Very, very important thing in life, to appreciate, to be thankful. Okay? So appreciation for the efforts of others. Whoever puts in efforts, mom, dad, so many people around you, put in a lot of efforts to give you what you get today. So do you appreciate that, or you are saying, no, that's mom's duty to cook the food and keep the house tidy. It's not my work. It's dad's duty to go to office and earn the money and pay my school fees. No. We need to thank. Well, the example is when mom finishes cooking food, you can say, thank you, mama, for this good food you gave me. Thank you, mama, for all this stress you bought for me. Dad comes from work, you can say, thank you, daddy, I worked today the whole day, so hard for me, so that I can get a better life. So that appreciation should come out from you. Thank your teachers in school. Thank whoever does something small. The efforts of others should never be taken for granted. We should always have a thankful heart. We should appreciate and be thankful. The third one is love. Love everyone. How? Because they love me, I love them. If they hate me, I forget it. I don't want to love them. No. Love is not on any condition. Jesus loved without any condition. It was a sacrificial love, expecting nothing from anybody. Even when he died on the cross, people who harmed him, he said, Father, forgive them. Why? Because he loved them. So he said, forgive them. So we should have that love in our hearts. It's very difficult when people hurt us and harm us and try to do some pain to us. It's very difficult to love them. But we should love. And expecting nothing in return. Okay? And the fourth one is treasure. Treasure what? Some valuable ornaments and all that? No. Treasure people, value others, show kindness, respect all, treasure their dignity. When somebody hurts you or says something to you, go gossiping about them, saying bad things about them, you spoil their reputation, no? You say bad things about them, it gets carried forward. No, treasure other people, keep them safe. So these four things, when you do these four things, when we serve, when we love, when we appreciate, and when we treasure other people, we follow the golden rule. And we bring salt. What does salt do? It gives taste. So Jesus has instructed us to be like salt, that we can bring about taste to different people. Wherever we go, we can bring forth a good taste, a good flavor, a good fragrance from our life that will show Jesus. So let us all live by this golden rule. You want everybody to treat you well, it doesn't work like that. And you be as you wish, no. You learn to treat others, then everybody will treat you the same way. God bless you all.